Hey, this is Ulti Bread coming at you live from the garage here in Minnesota where it's cold as hell outside. Well, I finished up the intake manifold, as you can see. Got her all mounted up. My phone died last time I was out here, so I was unable to film anymore, but I finished it up, got a new phone, and I'm back. So anyway, got the Victor Jr. on there. Looks pretty sweet. Got the 2-inch spacer going on. Looks pretty much like it did with the RPM on there. Not too much difference. But it runs pretty good. It sounds alright. Actually got an inch more vacuum out of it. So maybe there was a leak in my last intake. I have no idea. But it seems to be running pretty good. Doesn't sound a whole lot different. But ended up cutting this bracket right here. Used to go right there and bolted onto the intake manifold. Had to cut that because there's no provisions for it on this intake. But yeah, I had to cut it off there with the saw and bolted it onto the water pump where it normally goes, and got the alternator all the same as it was. I did buy a bracket on eBay, but it didn't work for me. It wasn't long enough, so I ended up putting that on the shelf in the closet, maybe for use for another project. We'll see. But yeah, got it in there, got it running. Runs pretty good. Ready to do some racing. Another thing I did last week when I was out here, I put in a O2 sensor, and I got that thing dialed in pretty sweet. As far as idle, I haven't had a chance to check it under load or anything, but I'll check that out quick. Not much to see, it's just an O2 sensor, but I'll show it to you anyway. Ended up loading her up, putting it right next to the tack. It's kind of sweet. Came with this rubber band. I just wrapped it around the tack there, and tried to hide all my wiring the best I could. And hopefully I can use that for a good tuning tool going down the racetrack. We'll see when it warms up and get the car out and do some full throttle pulls and see how it looks. See if I need to do some jetting changes or what. But that's about it for now. I can't do too much out here in the garage. It's really crowded, and I was glad I was able to do this intake swap. Get that out of the way. Get one thing done, and maybe I think I'm gonna do some cutouts for the exhaust so I can take them out at the track and see if I can get some more horsepower out of that. Maybe go with an electric fan. Right now I'm just running the stock fan, and it works great for cooling the engine, but as far as robbing horsepower, I bet it does. Engine Masters, they said they got about 30 horsepower. I'm getting rid of that thing. And I do have an electric fan. I might have to just put it on there and see how it goes. I gotta buy a shroud. That's the only thing I don't have, is a shroud. So we'll see what happens. But that's about it for now. Talk to you later.